songs that at one place or another in sharing time are mentioned. So today, I hope that I can touch on some of these songs as well as the others. I won't be teaching all of them all the way through, but at least maybe refer to them a little bit. I can do it. Okay, here's what I'm going to teach you today.
Are those in Spanish?
What?
Are those in Spanish?
Yes. Are you Spanish teaching? Oh, good for you.
So are you saying these are some of the choice songs that we choose?
No. These are in the sacrament meeting program. Who has one? Hold it up. Yeah, see this little booklet? Okay, in this booklet, in the sharing time, singing time, it will say, do this and this and this and sing this song. But it's not the song of the month up in the corner. So it's just mentioned somewhere. So you should plan to sometime do these for opening or include them in your choosing or in your review times so that the children can do it when it's called for in those other times. Okay, now I'll do this is what they do in the business book. You're supposed to tell them what you're going to tell them again, and then do a review and tell them. So this is what I'm going to try to do. Okay, on your handout, there are 3 things that I'm going to teach you. The first one is you learn a song by hearing it. So that's the big number on the side. And the second one is an involved child is not disruptive. Can you hear me without my using the microphone? I'm okay? Thank you. So you find that on your paper so you know that the way I've written it. And the last one, primary music can be beautiful. Okay, now I was on the website and I debated whether saying this, but I think our society has this concept that singing is shouting. And a lot of times I just cringe because the little children's necks are like this and they're just louder. Even on the church website I saw evidence of some of that in the recordings. So will you be really cautious of that? Get those chins down. And when children sing, they sing through the hook or they sing through the clock in the back of the room. You don't say loud, you say everybody. I need everyone. If everyone sings, it will be as big as you need it. Try not to say loud. Not loud. Okay, so here we go. We learn the song first through rote. Oh, where is it? Oh, by hearing it. I have a cousin that tried to fancy this up for me, and he made it fancy and I forget what to do. So we're trying to help the children learn to listen. I mean, that's a good concept, for heaven's sake. I'm a school teacher. If you can get the children to listen, you're home free. Listening part is not the most readily accessible skill of a child's repertoire. Okay. Okay, so here's our principle. We learn the song first by hearing it. Now I'm going to give you an example. Okay. Will you sing this along with me, please? Is there anybody in here that doesn't know that? You feel really crummy, don't you? You can't sing, because I'm saying sing, but you've never heard it. Okay, now you've heard it one time. See if you can catch on to any of the words.
For health and strength and daily food we praise thy name, O Lord.
Did you get a little bit more? How many times have you heard it? Twice. Okay, here we go.
For health and strength and daily food we praise thy name, O Lord.
Again. For
Health and strength and daily food we praise thy name, O
just
Lord.
keep hitting.
For health and strength and daily food we praise thy name, O Lord. For health and strength and daily food we praise thy name, O Lord.
Now I'm going to start at different times, and I've got the C chord being played, and that's going to keep us in the right place, in the right key. Would you play this? And play it on the downbeat for health, so when we hit health. Okay? All right, here we go. I'm going to practice my play. the words now, pretty much. But even after all of that, you know, the children may not know all the words. But the more important thing is, do they understand what they're singing about? See, what is this song about? So if you were going to say you had taught this song, maybe they got through it, but do they understand it? So what's another way to say, I feel good and I'm strong? Listen to my song. What are the words that say I feel good and I'm strong? For health and strength and daily food, we praise thy name, O Lord. What are the words that mean I feel good and I'm strong? Did you hear them? Yeah. So if I ask a question that they can listen to the song, they will find the answers. Everybody can answer. If I say, who knows, or does anybody, and I get all these random answers, and no, that's not what I'm dreaming of. No, that's not what I'm dreaming of. So what you try to do is ask a question that if they listen to the song, it will be answered. Okay? Oh. You look at the song. Let's see, what page is that? 21. You look and see what key it's in. And the first chord that's listed, 21. We're finding it. 15, 17. Okay. Well, actually, I did it wrong. I did it in the key of C. We were singing in the key of C. And it should have been F. So I should have given you F, A, C, but I gave you C, E, G, because I'm nervous. I do things wrong. But you know what? You just go with it. It's okay. So you look at the first chord. We had the chords put over the music because a lot of people don't read music, but they know how to chord at the piano. So if I want a C chord, okay, say the alphabet tune with me up to G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now go skipping. Go every other letter starting with A. A, C, E, G. Now start on B. B, D, F. Now start on C. C, E, G. Start on D. D, F, A. Okay, the every other note is a chord. So if you want to accompany with what's here, you just play every other note with that one that's listed as the first note. So we should have been up here. That's the whole sound of this piece. I gave it up, but we did it anyway. So if I play C, F chord all the way through, you become the melody and I am the accompaniment, the true accompaniment. This is the melody. And that's what the children sing. They do not need to know that after a while. But at first, I played it so you could hear the melody. Then I just gave you the chords. Does that help? Okay, so if I wanted to do, let's look at, I'm glad for many things, key of F. F has one flat in it. That's how you know it's the key of F. Now, if you're not a piano player or a musician, have your pianist help you. They would love to be more involved. I mean, they come and just sit there and are in the background. They should help you hold things and pass things out. They should help you when you have two parts singing, let them lead. Make better use of your accompanist because, you know, they'll probably be the next music leader. That's usually this, I should never pass out anything I can. These are tone bells, and they're at schools. A lot of schools have sets of them. Dame Murray can try to order them from catalogs. Go online. Amazon.com has them. I've had these for probably 40 years. My children use them, but I like the sound of them. You can make chimes. But they're a little bit harder to manage. But you can tune them, you know, a length of pipe. You can tune them. How many of you have used the chimes? Yeah, that's a really good thing to do. But this is just a little easier to manage. So these are here in the store. It's called Angel Resonator Bells. I have a slide that will tell us that in a minute. It looks like this. A box. And they're about, I don't know, $35 or something. I have no idea what these are anymore because it's been so long. And I bought them, they were $15. So it won't be that, I know. It won't be that. on to them, because I'm gonna do some more.
How many is in a box?
There's an octave, so you have from C to C, or sometimes it'll be the key of F, F to F. And it's just an interest getter, it just perks children up, it's just something different. Plus, I like it because I can walk around with them. And everybody wants to play, they all want to play, so how do you deal with that? You don't just choose your favorites, you either say, would each teacher send me a child? Or you go to the teacher and say, give this to someone, take the heat off you, so that you're not always having to make those decisions. Or get little popsicle sticks in a jar with every child's name on them when you need a helper pull out a stick, so they see that it is fair, that you're not just, I have one son who said, I figured it out, Mother, he was in first grade. If you fold your arms and sit up tall and smile, choose you. You don't want to just always choose that child. And sometimes you need to choose the wiggly ones who really cannot sit still. Give them something to do. Okay, the priesthood is restored. When you get out your trumpets, put the bells down. Everybody? Whenever something important happens, it's an announcement. And it used to be that there were trumpets that would make a big sound before an important announcement. Well, I have an announcement for you. Stuff. Okay, it's here. So I have some little envelopes. Do not open them until I get to them. So I want about 5 people to work together. And would you go pass these out to everybody? So here, this is 5, and you just go find like every 5. I have 15 sets, and there were supposed to be 75.
So like just
4 or 5
envelope
people,
to
one
one
to each row. Oh, I hope that would be about
Did you
right.
wrote them? There's 4 there.
Okay.
No, there's 5 right there.
Together, it's just so you can see what's going on. You can put these words in the right order, kind of turn toward each other and put them on your lap, and see if you can get this song together before I'm through singing it. No starting yet, I've got to find my page. Oh, these glasses are okay. Now start, ready, go. The priesthood, don't you sing, you don't know it. You don't know this. The priesthood is restored. The truth made known to men, that God has spoken to the earth. His power is here again. Anybody got it? Oh, you are so smart. Let's keep going. If you've got it, sing it with me. The priesthood is restored. The truth made known to men, that God has spoken to the earth. His power is here again. Raise your hand if you still can't figure it out. Okay, that's a short song. We got it in 2 times going through it. So everybody should be able to know from the keywords enough to kind of sing with it. Okay, now what we want to do, I want you to understand now what's going on.